Hello. Happy 25. Welcome back to my YouTube channel in 2025. That is crazy to say. Like, honestly, I cannot remember what year I started YouTube. I really need to check that to see what year I'm going into of like doing YouTube, but I feel like it's been quite a while. I need to check when I uploaded my first video so I know exactly how many years I've done YouTube, but I know it's been quite a while. Anyway, hello, how are we doing? So I'm gonna head into Herons. So basically last year I discovered the best method for our household is to do one big shop a month at like Asda or Tesco and get all of the stuff in one. And this is where I allow myself like luxury items. I class them as well. Like I get my vegan tuna or like my vegan meats and all that type of thing, but that is very expensive. Like vegan food is very expensive. Veganuary, so like January is usually like Veganuary, and it's the best month to get stuff because like most supermarkets have stuff in there. But honestly, like I feel like a lot of the stuff's unhealthy, and in a lot of time in January I'm trying to do good, so yeah, it doesn't really work out for me. But what I started doing last year and I think works well, I do one big shop at a big supermarket, like usually Asda but sometimes Tesco. I get in things that are like luxuries and other things for the freezer. And then our little shops I do like to get enough fresh fruit and veg and all that. I do either at Herons. Herons is my first protocol. I love Herons so much. I usually get my vegan milk in there for like 60p, which is ridiculously cheap considering like it Asda it's £1.50, which I just begrudge paying. So I buy it in here and I freeze it and then unfreeze it because guys, like I don't want to be paying a lot for vegan milk and vegan stuff, so I try and get as much as I can in Herons. And Veganuary is usually good because they get the leftovers from other shops and then it's really cheap. So I really like January in Herons, so I want to see what I can get in there, and then I think I'll go to Aldi and get anything that I can't get there. But to be honest, usually in Herons I can get everything I need or sufficient enough for a full week, so that's what I want to try and do. I'm going to see what they've got in, see how I can stock up. We need some fruit and veg. Sean wants some like muscle food meals, which I know that they usually do. So yeah, I've got a bit of a list of stuff I want to grab, so hopefully I'll be able to get majority of that. I've got my reusable shopping bags at the ready and I'm ready to go. I'm actually just going to have a drink of water because my throat is a bit dry. Let's go. I've just checked my first ever YouTube video, which is now private, but it was called Get to Know Me, was uploaded in 2016. So this is my 9th year doing YouTube. Jesus Christ. Obviously not full-time. I didn't obviously leave my job full-time as soon as I started, but in 9 years I've been like, I've had a social media presence type of thing, and that's crazy. Like that is honestly so crazy. Nuts. But anyway, there's a man just staring at his video on myself. Still never gets easier when people double look at you and you're just videoing yourself and you look like an absolute vain knob. But anyway, let's go shopping. The first shop in 2025, we've got a full fruit bowl, a full salad drawer. We're starting the year off right. Yes, I have my cans of pop. Sean judges us, so you're welcome to judge us, but I like them. They're a little luxury, and he cannot judge me when this is the drawer at the bottom of the fridge. This is his, and he says he's doing dry January, so how is this gonna work? Ugh. So yes, I've got cans. I like to have a can every now and again. I only have about one a day, sometimes two if it's a stressful day. I've got my pickled stuff, got some olives here. Don't really like black olives, but Sean got them for Christmas as part of like a food hamper, so I'm gonna try them, maybe make like something with them, because I don't really eat black olives themselves. I prefer the green ones. But I have my pickled beetroot, my pickled gherkins, and my pickled onions, my pickled bits. And then this is Sean and the dogs, where it has like their meat and cheese and stuff like that. This is my vegan shelf, which I've got leftovers and stuff. And then we'll have like his cheese, my yogurt, and that's custard in the back, vegan custard. So I'm gonna make a stir fry tomorrow, so I've just got them in there for now. But yeah, we're looking fully stocked. I even sorted the freezer as well because it was just annoying us. So that's Sean's shelf. Vegetables, vegan, frozen fruit, meat for the dogs. This is like party stuff that I'm just keeping in there for when I want it. And this is extras. I'm going to make something with bao buns this week. And then I froze a loaf of bread because I accidentally bought two. And I want to use the sourdough one first. And then I've just sorted out all of this as well. So this is obviously our packet rices, our pastas. We've got some extra rice here. And then this is like our cereal. kind of cereal, porridge, coconut milk, custard, like normal custard, like just tins, and sunflower oil. That would technically be up there, but it's too big and doesn't fit. So I'm feeling a little bit organised. I love it when it gets to a new year and I really do feel like sorting the life out a bit, and I do it, and I feel organised. How long it lasts for is another story, but feeling good. The living room is looking so bare. All the Christmas decks are down and I kind of like it. It feels nice. This is what we're dealing with. I've still got a few things to put away in that, but it just looks so bare, but I'm here for it. I love Christmas, but I also do like that feeling of like minimalism once all the Christmas stuff's gone, because it just feels empty. Right, I need to work out what I'm going to have for dinner. I haven't quite decided yet. I have got leftover stew, and I was thinking I'm putting that with some rice. I know it's not your typical combination, but I haven't got any potatoes to make mash, and I've had that a lot recently. So I think I might use that stew up because it does need used up. I don't know if I'll be using it all the night. I do have a vegan toad in the hole actually that needs used up. So I might have that with some stew. Oh, there's loads of stew left actually. I'll probably get 2 days worth. I think I'm going to do the vegan toad in the hole sausages and then put some of the stew over the top of it. I think that is going to be the plan. What is everybody's new year goals? Let's have a little chat. I want to find out what yous have like made your goals this year. To be honest, for me, it's really nice. I haven't made like, I found last year was the first year I'd not made like, I want to lose weight goals. I want to do this, I want to do that. And I feel like it was more successful for me in the terms of I just had more focuses for that year. Last year I was like, I really want to travel. So I've always been someone who saved money. I had money in savings for one day travel. I travelled way more last year than I thought like I ever would in 1 year. But it's got to the point of this year where like my savings have significantly decreased. Obviously that's going to happen. I'm really happy with though how many countries I got to see and the experiences I had last year are just phenomenal. I'm never going to get them experiences again probably, so I don't regret it at all. But this year I've shifted my focus a little bit and I'm like, I want to work a little bit more than I did last year. I did turn down a lot of opportunities last year when it came to work because I couldn't do it because I'd already got travelling planned. So I definitely feel like financially I was impacted a bit last year by the travelling. I couldn't do campaigns and I couldn't commit to certain things, which is understandable. Like I was still fortunate that I was able to work on the job, but the highest paying like income for content creators is ads with brands, and I had to turn down quite a few of them because just circumstances wouldn't allow us to be able to do them. I still was able to earn through like the creator funds though, which was obviously what kept us going and kept us paying the bills and not dipping into my savings as well for that. So I think for me this year is to knuckle down and work a bit more. I need to kind of try and get my savings a bit up. Our mortgage is due for renewal this year, so that's going to go up. We're getting married this year, so there's a lot of things I need to save for in my current situation. So I definitely want to focus a bit more on work this year than I did last year. And I think for me as well, obviously, I keep saying I want to lose weight. I am on the process of losing weight, eating moderately and doing that. And I'd like to get the weight loss done for the end of February. People keep saying, why don't you just say you want to lose weight for the wedding? Like, yeah, I do want to lose weight for my wedding, but that's not the thing that's happening at the end of February. My wedding's in September, so it's not the wedding I'm particularly losing weight for. But I will tell you eventually what it is. I just don't want to talk about it right now until I've actually like, until it's just a bit more along the line. Do you know what I mean? Gravy based dishes are my favourite. Like a Sunday dinner, a stew, not so much pie. I'm not the biggest lover of pastry, but like a pie, I do like the filling, like the inside of it. Mince, I used to love mince. I don't make it enough actually, vegan mince. I don't make enough with like dumplings or potatoes or something. But I genuinely love the taste of gravy. I think it's unbelievable. Whereas Sean, he likes a Sunday dinner, but he has to fancy it. It's not his favourite. He would probably rather have like curry or what would you rather have? Burger, like something like that over this. Whereas I'm like, give me the gravy dinner, you know. This year, I would really like to focus on my health as well. I feel like I had a lot of bad health days last year. Honestly, I wish I'd tracked it in some way to know exactly how many I had, but I didn't. But I do feel like my health was not great last year. There was various things going on. I've been for various tests. Nothing concrete has really come back as of yet. but I do feel like that is a goal going into the new year, is focus on my health, whether it be changing up the foods I'm eating or being more conscious of the vitamins and minerals that I'm putting in my body and making sure I'm getting what I need, because I think that's definitely something that I'm not great at. Moving my body more, making a point of like, I know it's all the like, I feel like it's all of the new year talk that everybody has, but honestly, like, I do really feel like a new year is the time to refresh. It gives you that new fresh feeling. Like, I feel fresh on a Monday, but it's not the same as a new year. It does honestly feel like the start of a new book, doesn't it? And well, for me it does anyway, and that's why I really do zone in and get like, try and create habits at the beginning of the year that I can continue. Like last year, I was really strict with like skincare. I've always been quite good with it, but I think last year I really zoned in on like my skincare and things like that that make us feel good. Having little pamper nights and moisturising my body, little things like that I really wanted to focus on last year. And honestly, like, I achieved it, and it's part of my habit now. Like, I would never now get out of the bath or shower and not moisturise, whereas like, that was never something that I really done. It wasn't for me. So I feel like building them habits at the beginning of the year really do help me continue them. So I do really enjoy that new year, new fresh feeling of like, what's this year going to bring? What goals can I set and what can I achieve? You know? But yeah, let us know what yous have set for 2025. See if there's anything that I'm inspired by and maybe want to like do as well with yous. Because I feel like this year it's like, for me, like, focus on saving money, focus on obviously getting fitter and feeling better in my body for the wedding and something else. But yeah, there's a few things that like I've got in my mind that I want to do, and it's just achieving them. Me and my friend Georgia have already scheduled in a few gym classes at David Lloyd's, so we're gonna go to them together, and I think it'll be nice having Georgia to do the classes with, or do a bit of fitness with, or do the gym with, because it's someone who pushes and like just do it with us, which I think will like push us. So hopefully doing things with Georgia will be good as well. The taste of this to me is just unbelievable. Can we also just take a moment for the cuckoo clock that my mum got us for Christmas? And honestly, like, this means so much to me. It's a memory that I'm going to have in the family for years. Obviously, I took my mum to Switzerland last year and we're seeing these all over, and I fell in love with them. And honestly, like, I've turned the sound off it at the minute because honestly it keeps giving us a fright, but it is gorgeous. Even my brother Brad was like, that is stunning. Like, I just think, oh, I love it. I've just put it in the front room at the minute with my gallery wall, but I just think it is so nice. It's also got such a special meaning as well to me and my mum. Like, the fact that I got to take her to Switzerland was one of our dreams for absolutely years, so it's like just such a special present, and I love it so much. We've had a busy Christmas, haven't we, hens? You're all snuggled up because it's been so busy. Oh man, stop it. They're my little best mates, man. If you've seen the vlog I posted just before Christmas where I talked about like the addiction I have, which is a shopping addiction, and I spoke about how in 2025 I really want to try and overcome this, I've put a few things in place that I want to do this year. I'm going to do a somewhat of a project pan. So if you don't know what that is, if you've never heard of it, it's basically where you have certain products that you use up before you move on to the next product, because I'm notorious for like getting a new body cream and just opening it because I want to try the scent, or I want to try that body cream before I've used up the 10 other body creams that I've got open. And it's a really bad habit, and it definitely doesn't help when you've got a shopping addiction, because you just want everything. And social media is so hard as well. Like, I seen the other day, I was watching TikTok and I seen somebody was in B&M, and they posted about a Sol de Janeiro lip oil, or inspired by lip oil in B&M for like £2. And instantly my brain went, I need that. I'm going to go to B&M and get that. But I know I would have gone to B&M and walked out with 80 quid worth of stuff that I didn't need. It always happens. I cannot help it when I go to B&M. So I am putting myself on a bit of a ban from B&M and Home Bargains this year. I have everything I could possibly need from them shops. I've got plenty of cleaning products that I need to get through, skincare, moisturisers, makeup. Like, I have everything. Even Superdrug and Boots. Like, I'm not allowed to go to them. I don't need anything. I've got perfume, shower gels. Like, I have every single thing I could possibly need. But I just feel like when I see things online, I need to buy that, or I need to buy more. Clothes-wise, I'm not allowing myself to buy clothes online anymore. Unless I'm working with a brand, it's a completely different thing. Obviously, like I said, this year I do want to work more, so I am hoping to get more opportunities with working with brands and stuff. And I do really, really love fashion. So I think there's going to have to be a balance there for me of like showcasing, being able still to showcase like clothing to the audience that I've built, and working with brands is still going to have to be like a huge part of my job. Like, this is my main income. Well, Vinted actually was my main income for a few months last year, but that's another topic in itself on what's happening with that. And I am going to be keeping that business going because I love it so much. And my mom's doing it with us as well. And that's just like a nice little side thing at the minute. But like, it's just, I don't know, like, I just feel like my head's a bit all over the place at the minute with things because I am not allowed to buy things next year. I don't need anything. And if there's something I need, I have to think about it for weeks and weeks. I can't just go and impulsively buy. And it's going to be extremely hard for me to do this because, like I said, I do have a shopping addiction. So this is going to be extremely hard, but I really need to do it. Like, I will end up just buying things for the crack that I don't need, that I probably don't look at again, to get that little buzz of when I buy it. And I know I spoke about this on the vlog just before Christmas, but I'm just kind of saying, now that I'm in the new year, I am really focusing on this, and it is something that I'm going to have to be strict with. And if you want us to document this, the struggles, the highs, the lows, like everything around this, then let us know. And I definitely can document it. Like, I can be completely open with this because I know so many of you were commenting on the previous vlog where I spoke about it, saying like, I think I've got a shopping addiction, but I didn't even realise it. Like, I would just go and spend, and that's me. And it wasn't until I took a step back and I was coming in all the time with these new things, and I was like, where am I going to put this? And I started to get overwhelmed by the things. Then I realised I never really have attachment to the things, so I was getting rid of them. And I was like, well, that's just such a waste of money. It's like a weird one. But then also the business I started with Vinted, like my Vinted business, this helps in a way because it still gives us the buzz of shopping, but I'm not keeping the items. I'm reselling them on, which then I make a profit from. So it's still like giving us that buzz. So I feel like for someone with a shopping addiction, that business is like perfect. But then is it going to be like the other effect where like I struggle to stop the shopping addiction because of the business? I don't know. It's going to be like a trial few months to see how things go. And I'm just going to have to really play around with it and see like how it goes really. Sorry about the dryer, if you can hear it, it's a little bit of a nuisance, but I kind of wanted to plan in the next few days with us doing the shop. So Friday, food-wise, I've put stew and rice. I've got leftover stew. I need to get it used up, so I'm going to use that up tomorrow lunch with rice. Then I'm going to make the stir-fry tomorrow evening, and then on Saturday I'm going to have the bao buns I got with like filling, so I'll probably put like a vegan meat and salad and cheese, and then salad and a protein I'll have on Saturday night. I'm going to do the rest of next week, like I'll start this one whenever. I just wanted to kind of have this on here so I have a focus and I know what I'm having. So yeah, that's why I've just like documented these 2 days so I can refer to it. I find it a lot easier. I should technically do breakfast as well, but I'm not really sure what I have. I do have oats in, so I could make something, but I just wanted a visual. I feel like I'm a very, very visual person, and this will help. Content wise this year, I really want to focus on doing primarily vlogs. I feel like last year I felt a pressure to do videos that weren't necessarily vlogs as well as vlogs. So like, for example, like making myself do sit down videos and still doing like come shop with me's and hauls and stuff, and that's fine. But obviously, one, that does not help my shopping addiction at all. But two, because obviously if I'm going to these shops to do come shop with me's, inevitably I'm buying stuff. So to help with my shopping addiction, I don't think that's something I'm going to bring into the new year, to be honest with you. Charity shops, 110%. Like, the charity shops is not going to stop. I do have a gift card as well to use in charity shops, so that's not going to stop. I do have some gift cards and stuff. I don't know. I'm just feeling in a bit of a head fuck at the minute, really, like, as to where I'm going to what I'm going to do with content. But I do think looking into next year, my content is primarily going to be vlogs, and I'm quite excited for that. That's always been my favourite thing, is just to document my life as it is, what's happening, and that type of thing. So I think looking into next year, I do want to do mainly just vlogs and not feel the pressure to have to sit down and do sit down videos if it's not organic. There will be like a few, like I presume I'll do what I got for my birthday and little ones like that I really do enjoy filming, and that have become like a tradition on my channel. I still intend to do, but I think next year I'm looking at mainly doing vlogs, to be honest with you. If you have any other ideas or suggestions or things you would like to see that I've maybe never done, then let us know. But yeah, I think it's going to be more of a vlog orientated year for content. That's how I'm kind of feeling at the minute anyway. I'm going to end this vlog here though, because I want to start a new one with kind of like organisational stuff. That'll be up on Sunday. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'm really, really excited to be in a new year. It really does feel like a fresh start for me, and I'm so excited to have yous along in 2025. Thank you so much if you've been following my journey for, you know, however long you've been following it, whether it be a year, 2 year, 3 year, a week. Like, it really does mean a lot to have people following on my social media, and always having that community is just such a wholesome feeling, and I'm just so appreciative of every opportunity I've had this last year and over the 6 years of doing YouTube. Well, I realise it's not even 6 years now, it's 9 years as I worked out today. But yeah, I'm just so appreciative of everything, and I can't believe even today, like I sit here and I sometimes sit and I'm like, how the heck is this my life? Like, I never could have envisioned this, but it is, and I am so beyond grateful to the support that everybody gives. It really does mean a lot, and I wish you all the best for 2025, and hopefully we're going to have a great year together. So I'll see you very shortly for another one. Bye.